I mean, why not, right? I don't know. I don't know what's come over me, but I've got, like, after that little speech in my first stream, I'm back again for a late night golf stream on the same day. I mean, why not? Like, like, like the title suggests, why not? Oh boy. Well, thanks for joining though, babyface. Appreciate that immensely. And we also get AP13, and we're expecting Mike. I'm glad there's some people down for some late night golf. I think it'll be ready to rock here in just a minute. So, I mean, since we're waiting, I mean, why don't we just start the stream with this then? How about a game of Make or Miss? Don't worry, I'm still here. For those of you that haven't played, I have a lot of clips. Let's just put it that way. And I save my makes and my misses and all that good stuff. And your goal is to guess whether or not I made the shot that I'm showing you the line of, or did I miss it? So let's see what we got here. All right, we'll go with this one. I just kind of pick a random one anyway. Oh, welcome back, Jason. Nope, that's all right. Well, heck yeah, thanks for hanging out again, Jason. I appreciate it. But all right, so how about it? Do you think I made this shot or missed this shot? Let me know in the chat. I was gonna say, I wonder if Mike's in the chat right now because they're in this clip. Hey, there's AP13. Hello. Thinks I made it. Okay, fair. I'm pretty sure this is my line. Let me just make sure. Oh no, I was wrong. I'm so sorry. Let's just. All right, here we are. But so make okay. Lip the shot. Okay, that's fair, Jason. Especially in this wind, I get that. So we got one for make, one for miss. I'll give you all like another, I don't know, few seconds if you want to take a guess. So what do you think? Did I make it or did I miss it? I'm gonna hide this in the meantime. Make sure I remember which button it is. Yeah, it's why. Sometimes it's hard to remember as many hours as I have in this game. All right. So we got a 50. We got a coin toss here. Let's find out who's right. Doing. All right. Even with the fringe bounce, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the fringe bounce was gonna get me on that one. Like, I got to about, I don't know. Oop, too far. There, and I thought I was screwed. I thought I was hitting right lip. I thought Jason was gonna be right, but it managed to stay. Like, you have to admit, you think it's gonna lip right there, right? Like, I thought it was gonna lip, but no, it dove, and I was happy. So, but anyway, well, thanks. All right, and we got Mike as well. Okay. Well, I think we got everybody that's interested because I haven't seen anybody else say anything. So, let's get going. Good luck, everybody. All right, no warm up, except for the 6 hours that I played earlier. But we don't need to remember. Like, anyway, it's fine. It's fine. But And sorry, Jason, I didn't say you specifically because I need to angle my computer a little bit better here. There we go. Now I can read chat a little bit better. But all right. Some, at least for me, late night golfing. Good luck, everybody. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for joining as well. All right. We're in the zone. But not auto zone because that's trademarked. Probably.
Nice shot.
Should be fine. Yup. I remember being in that bunker earlier on a similar wind, and I was just like, need to remember. Alright, let's see it. How hard do we want to hit this? That's the question.
Nice shot.
Okay, we're on. I'm not gonna lie, the wind took that a lot more than I thought. But I mean, that is exactly what I was aiming for, so I cannot be mad. Okay, so I'm close enough to where the little right push isn't as prevalent. So I think this is actually going to break to the right like it looks like. So. Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, right. I mean, I might as well post this there as well. The name did change, right? Okay, cool. It did. I was just like, please tell me I didn't start the stream with the same name as earlier. I promise you I changed it. I did. Make sure. Alright. No, Mike, you got a micro already? I'm sorry. Genuinely.
Nice shot.
Round one, hole one. You hate to see it. See, the thing is, hole 10 and hole 1 have been playing differently all day. So let's see if I can figure out what I was doing wrong earlier and actually get it close. No, I underpredicted it again. I was even telling myself that as I was looking at that chat. I was just gonna like you're gonna miss that when you're underestimating the wind, and I'm just like, no. I adjusted.
Nice birdie.
Hey, or I guess I just didn't believe myself, I should say. Anywho, just out of curiosity for youth, well, I guess 4, or for anybody watching, I guess I should say, declare. Oh man, I'll wait. Sorry, ad break. Not by me, but Oh. I feel like this is like 1.5 squares to the left ordinarily. If you want a hole in one, I think that's my guesstimation on a memory. So let's do that. Could be all right. Too far to the right. Not bad.
Nice on.
I thought way more backspin than I thought. That was crazy.
Nice birdie.
All right. Okay, I think it's gone. But anyway, oh no. Oh, okay. I was just like, uh-oh. I hope Mike's okay. But, ooh. Dang. That would have been fantastic. I was just like, well, they went from, I don't know if they're alive to, oh, just immediately coming back to life and nearly just getting the hole in one. That would have been impressive. But, great attempt. But anyway, I was just gonna ask all. So it's 10:19 p.m. where I am. What time is it where you're tuning in from? Are you also hanging out late at night? Is it like midday for you? Early morning? Just looking for something to scroll? I'm just curious. 7:19 and 9:19. Okay. So yeah, not too terribly late for Mike, and then Jason's it's starting to get a little late. Sun maybe just went down like a little while ago. Not bad, not bad. Oh, and me, Babyface are in the same time zone. So Babyface going for a little late night. Jason's getting to be a little bit in the night. And Mike's just like in the evening. Some evening golf. I think they would call that a twilight time, huh? Like if you were playing in real life, Mike. Because at least around where I am, sun's setting around 8:40 now, ish. I think, or maybe that's just when it's like actually getting dark, and maybe like the sun was already set, but like I don't count that as like quite dark yet until it actually gets like once headlights need to start coming on. That's when I consider it starting to get dark. But yeah, squeezing in 9 holes before the sun went down. I used to do that. I lived next to a couple of golf courses. Made the mistake of trying to walk to him when I was younger once. That was a time with a golf bag. Hooey, those are some big hills. um, well, I should say like one big hill. And then technically another big hill to get up into the golf course. But anyway, I need to hit this really quick and then I can reminisce, I guess. That might be a little bit too far, but we're going with it anyway. That was under cent, and actually that wasn't even far enough. Wow.
Nice on.
Still super sunny for Mike. Yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say, you still got like another hour and a half. Something like that. Yeah, I know how much time. Wow, that really stayed over, huh? I was expecting the hill at the beginning to kick that farther left if you couldn't tell. Crazy. His power?
Nice
Right on. That was my aim that time. But, oof. 2 pars. Even things back out, it seems. Call Blake Maisland. Wait, it's not all 4s, though. There's only 3 4s. At least that's my local rendition of the 444 number. Because when I was driving across the country, I saw some other things that were advertised as, you know, having all 4s as their number in their area. And I was like, whoa, that's not my guy. The advertising. Anyway, wow, I had this exact shot earlier. I'm trying to remember which way you gotta put it. It's a shame. I'm not remembering. Going with gut, I guess. That should be fine. Nope. The wind was slightly against us, and I didn't account for that. If the wind wasn't against us, that makes... But... Silly me. No, you're not forgetting. Wow. Wait, was that for hole 1? I don't know. Yes, it was. That would have been pretty nice. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, it stayed. I mean, you gotta admit, that was a little bit, yeah, can't think of where I was gonna go with that. But woo! Appreciate it. Thank you, Jason. Don't mind me forgetting how to swallow water. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine. Clearly, by the sound of my voice, we're good. We're fine. We're straight. Okay, we're back.
Nice shot.
Clearly I needed a second. Sheesh. Ooh, alright. Ha ha ha. Nah, there's still a little fry in there. Throat ain't right, dog. 188. I undersent it. Don't hit the rough. As soon as I hit the rough first, that killed it completely. And with a little backspin. No, no. That sucks. Because this ain't gonna be an easy. That was really close for Mike. Curse you, vocal fry. Anyway, not hunching over like a, gargoyle helps, but I kind of have to when I'm standing and talking to hit a shot. That's why I need to learn how to play with one hand. Okay. Gotta make a call. Wait. This is pretty close. Yeah, that's fair. Last second adjustment. Not run out of time. I mean, we tried.
Nice approach.
I didn't think that was that bad of an attempt, especially with all the weird topography and all that good shiz.
Nice birdie.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. The only difference is Hunter gets results. Hunter would have made that chip. Actually, no, correction. Hunter would have either been within 5 feet after the second shot or in. He wouldn't have sent it short like I did. But if Hunter somehow found themselves in the same situation that I was, somehow, then they still... See, again, weird chip, but I would still give Hunter a higher percentage made that, like, if you gave me and Hunter, say, 100 chances to make that chip, I feel like Hunter's percentage would be higher than mine.
Nice shot.
However, you're talking about time used. In that essence, for that shot, yeah. Me and Hunter were the same. Oh yeah, for sure. Hunter does make some really impressive shots. I've been fortunate enough to see a lot of very impressive people play over the years. And continue to do so. Yeah, let's just go until you cover that. There you go. Now, just make sure you hit it right and you'll be alright. That might have been a little late. Never mind. Get down. I thought we were going to have a dunk.
Nice on.
Like a one hop and then that was right on line. It was just a little long. So don't listen to me. Hacking fraud. I was just like, oh yeah, that's too short. No, no. Oh yeah, right. I was thinking 218. I'm dumb. I was thinking I only had to make up a 4 yard difference, not an 8 yard difference, and I was just like, oh, I would have hit just below the 3 dot in that case. Anyway. Should be. There.
Great.
I'm really glad I put that to the left. I thought we were about to have a problem. Well, we got a shot to make up, don't we? Another bonus hole. Alright. 13. Alright, 13. Come on. I need some luck right about now. What kind of approach do I want this to have? 7 iron or 5? Seven's gonna come in higher. Maybe get caught up in the wind more than the 5 would. Is this the wind for the 5? No, ordinarily this is the wind. Oh. Okay, we'll try it.
Nice shot.
Undersent that. Wasn't the shot anyway. Didn't put it over far enough. Maybe that would have been okay for the 5 iron. It wouldn't have gotten caught up in the wind as much, but eh. Ugh.
Nice.
That could have, should have been something, but didn't really capitalize on that. Oh man, I'm sorry, babyface. Maybe one of these late night games. Like this was game 1, you know, warm up. Maybe after this. Because I really hope it doesn't take you as long as it took me today. Because, yeah, took me 6 hours to get a game without a par score or worse. Which I'm just like, that shouldn't be that hard.
Nice shot.
That should be right where I wanted. Aha. I knew I could hit the gap. Although that still hit the rough, so I feel like I lost a few yards, but eh. Yeah, you got this. Mike going with the I'm just going to hit it through the tree strat. And it worked. Interesting. Okay. How long you been trying that, Mike? Because if that's consistent, that sounds awesome. Ooh. Nice, baby face. There you go. That was awesome. Alright, let's see what I can do. 150, huh? Doesn't this need to be... Hold on. Need to remember... Look at it. Because that way doesn't... No. Here it goes. our best shot.
Nice shot.
That was what I wanted. I think I put it too far to the left. Or, well,
Nice approach.
maybe if that had a little bit less power. Wasn't too bad. It was breaking the way that I thought it was going to, which is good.
Nice break.
I don't know. Who knows? Interesting. 3.7 driver. Okay. A Tom strat. Very nice. Yep, GG's. Wow, it's this scenario again. Crazy.
Play.
It's nice that they're side by side like this, so a lefty and a righty. Okay, we're back. Thank goodness. But anyway, GG's everybody. Good luck to AP and Mike. Ooh wee. That was a fantastic shot by AP. And we're going choosers, so if Mike doesn't make this, sudden death format. That looks pretty... Holy schmoly. And that goes to show what the backspin could do to you sometimes. But... nice attempt by AP. That was a fantastic shot. I want to see how close that is. Whew. Almost to a foot.
Finish.
Not too bad. But we'll have to find out who officially wins in the next round. Alright. Let's see if there's any other players out there. That. Alright. We'll see if anybody shows up. We'll give them like a minute or two. Okay, there's a little bit of activity right now. And yeah, Mike, I actually meant to say earlier, I watched the Eagle clip from stream earlier, and that was impressive. Like, that ended up landing exactly how it needed to. So very nice, very nice. Yeah, exactly. Like, it was definitely unexpected. Like, obviously your line once it hit looked good, but I was not expecting the backspin to get killed that hard and then perfectly just ride that because that green is an abomination. Like, it looks like somebody shelled that green, but it rode the curves it needed to and had the right, you know, woogity on it and made it in. So Nicely done. Alright, we'll go at 42. Hey. Okay. Well, welcome. I'll call you Victor. If that's okay. Just let me know. See, I'm glad you agree with me, Mike. Alright. Well, I guess I'll still wait until 42. But thanks for joining, Victor. Okay, it's 42. Let's go. Well, good luck, everybody.
Golf.
And good luck in sudden death to AP and Mike.
Go. The contestants.
Ooh, and I meant to ask, have any of you played with Victor before? Or are they new? Because I definitely do not claim to know everybody that shows up for ranked. Or even for global. Oh, okay, cool. So another ranked player. Right.
Nice.
I just wasn't sure if they decided to swing by for the stream. Or if they were, you know, new or not. So, thank you for confirming. Well, I guess answering my question, Mike. Alright. I don't think that was hard enough for that backspin. It wasn't. I was trying to send that farther so I wouldn't have to worry about the kick. That was a chip and eagle, wasn't it? Yep. Saw that dude backspin. See, that's what I was kind of going for, but maybe I should have went 7-iron on that. And I thought I saw another one spinning that way.
Nice birdie.
Sheesh. Double chip in eagle one right after the other. And both of you are still in sudden death. Like, that's crazy. Especially considering how, like, literally I was just saying AP13 and then I see something spinning out of the corner of my eye. And there's Mike. So, you ain't kidding. This is very interesting based off of that. So, nice. Whoa. Owachado won. I really hope I said that right. And if I didn't, please correct me. Oh, hey. Okay, it's Victor. I hope it's okay if I call you Victor. Whatever you'd prefer me calling you, just let me know. But thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate the heck out of you for that. And thanks for joining stream and ranked. I was going to say, I don't think I've played with you before, so welcome, welcome. And thank you, thank you. Am I putting this enough? Yeah.
Nice shot.
Oh. Okay. And if that's answering my question about the calling you Victor thing, then cool. I just want to make sure calling you the thing and stuff.
Nice shot.
That was a very weird swing. Although I probably should dissimilar my shot. Like my swing in this to like my actual golf shot, because I do have a sneaking suspicion this has like tampered with my golf shot to a degree, considering I swing this more than I swing a regular golf club. And so I definitely don't use proper golf etiquette when I'm like, don't get me wrong, it mimics my real life swing, but I feel like because I've been swinging that way for this, and it definitely doesn't help my wrist movement, blah, 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 blah. Definitely just need to try and learn how to play one hand. I think that would be the answer to my problems. Okay, so let's put this there. Wind's with it. That's more problem. That wasn't enough. And it wasn't enough in terms of, like, it would have worked if I had went with my original plan, but I just kind of ignored that and started going with a different plan with the same line. Don't know why I thought that was going to work.
Nice birdie.
Ooh, wow. So Victor's playing at 5 a.m. your time. Sheesh. So, early morning, early morning grind. Hey, I get it though. Sometimes you get the itch. Let's see. Okay. So, there. Yeah. Not hard enough and gave the wind way too much credit.
Nice approach.
And honestly, speed ended up being okay. Just not aim.
Nice birdie.
Should have thought about it for a little bit longer. I was hitting with the 7 iron. Uh-oh. Mike. Okay. As soon as I think that Mike's dead, they spring to life. And then nearly hit hole in once. That's the second time that's happened. I could make the same nickel joke. Doofenshmirtz. All that good stuff that I made on my earlier stream. But I don't know if Mike's gonna say this or gonna do the same thing again. Because right now it's been twice. It's true. Usually with the more misses you have, the closer you are. That's what ended up happening with Khan back in the day. Good God. Khan would lip so often, but like, it's because they were always so close. It would either be a lip or in every time, like, regardless of the scenario. Like, it was a crazy thing to watch. And stream back in the day. Like, if you go back to some of my early streams, you can see. Wow. I mean, I know it didn't really encapsulate, like, everything, but I am glad that at least my streams exist from the past so that we can kind of look and see as a reference point some of these players from the past that have since retired. Let's see here. Yeah. That should carry with the wind. Yeah. All right. Looking good. Come on. I thought that was going to be right on the money there for a second. I mean, it kind of was. It just needed a little bit less power or just a little bit more backspin. Although I don't know if I could have given it more backspin, truthfully. That felt like max. Oh no. That's wild. I'm guessing Mike ended up microing and then AP. I'm not sure what happened to you. Regardless, sorry to you both for the pars, but the SD does continue. Two micros for Mike. You hate to see it.
Nice shot.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of my mic. I need to make a counter for that. How many times I mention it because I get close. Thankfully, I've only ever smacked it once. Knock on wood. That was undercent, but oh well. Man, why's it gotta be this pin? Not my favorite. Let's just put it that. The worst pin on this hole, I'm pretty sure, is what everybody thinks. And I agree with. Let's see.
Nice shot.
Not far enough over.
Nice on.
Surprising, honestly. Ooh. Alright, Mike also got pretty close. Hold on.
Nice birdie.
Just wanted to be sure. Indeed. 15 and yet another bonus hole. 15, 14, 19, 4. Alright.
Nice shot.
Too hard. Sit. Okay. It's just like I'd rather make the. Well, I mean, I could do either from that distance. I feel like. But wow, that was. Ah, right. Yeah, this back pin has a weird. I didn't think about that long enough, did I? I mean, I'm glad we held the green and whatnot, but.
Nice birdie.
I'm hitting some firm putts right now. I'll tell you what. Okay, wins with us. Duh. Pretty sure we can make that gap. Pretty sure. Yeah, we can.
Nice shot.
Yee. I'm surprised that the wind took it that much. Are we in the fairway? No, of course we're not. And we're behind the tree. That was one unlucky son of a gun. That's for sure. Alright, well, let's just do this then. And then we're going to hit it. Yep, right in this gap. I think that's actually going to be perfect. And then power. Sure. Oh, we got the launch roll out of the sand. How lucky are we? All right, we need to. Wow, nice recovery there, Victor. Great shot. All right. How far is that over? Is that enough though? Or do we putt this? I mean, putting doesn't look like too bad of an option in this distance. I was watching some of my old clips and the confidence I used to have with my putter back in the day where I'd just be like, oh yeah, this is a putt. I kind of traded that for chips, which was fine, but maybe I shouldn't have traded it entirely. Bang! Now that's what I'm talking about. Thank you all. See? I need to bring back the putter. I need to trust my putting game again in certain scenarios. And that was one of them. Like being able to understand when it's a putt, when it's a chip. Both of them have their value. Yeesh. That's not so great. The question is it wins that would help you get to the other side? I think so, but like it's gonna help you get up and over the tree anyway, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Such a tough call. Because I feel like if it does help you carry the water, you can actually have a better shot at it. Yeah, no, very fair, Victor. I do not blame you. It's like, I'm just worried that I'm going to hit it like around this general area and then I'm somehow still going to end up in the water. But I don't see that happening with this much wind. Everybody else went this way, which makes sense. It makes sense. Is it worth it? Is the risk worth it for the few extra yards? I guess not. Wow, hit the flag from there. Nice shot, AP. Actually, can I just full send 7 here and be alright? Pretty sure.
Nice shot.
Ordinarily, it's full send 5. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. About 200. Ordinarily is where we're at anyway. So, all right, let's see it. Nice birdie, AP.
Nice shot.
It's going to be an interesting chip. Well, we might be in line with the wind, and that's about all I could do from the shot I put myself in. Alright. Well, don't have much time to think about this. We kind of just got to do it. Oh man, are you kidding? The backspin took it out of that? That's nuts.
Nice par.
I am really surprised the backspin. Like, I honestly am surprised, A, that I got backspin, because I was actually trying not to get it from that distance to let it roll out. And B, wow, that is surprising. Wow, and the sudden death continues. Oh, wait, no, yeah, well, yes. With the birdies there. That's crazy. Nice birdies. Wish I could have joined. Okay. Alright. Alright. So. Yeah. Wait, maybe? Nah. Close. That would have been great. I would have loved a comeback right there, but not quite. It had me questioning there for a second. I was like, I don't think so. And then I was coming back and I was like, maybe.
Nice birdie.
But sheesh. Does that mean that, uh-oh. Alright, so. Mike wins 2 games if they make this. Oh, wait. Who got the hole in one? Oh, Babyface. Very nice. Congratulations. Nice hole in one. Okay, so what I said was right. I thought AP got the hole in one for a second, so I thought Mike might have needed to get another one to tie. But no, I was right. If Mike made that, 2 games would have been won. Or wait. Well, yes, that still was true, even with Avis stolen. But sheesh. So now there's a sudden death in a sudden death? If nobody chips this in, that is. And whoo boy, what a situation. Going back to the bonus holes. So, a chooser on top of a chooser. A double chooser, if you will. Hey, I thought you played really well. I didn't think I did half bad when we tied. It's just... these people are good. Alright. Ooh, that could be pretty good. Come on. That was definitely the right idea. That backspin just died. Alright, there's Mike's. Mike stayed up? And yeah, A-piece was also just a wee bit too far to the left. Not bad attempts by anybody. Very nice attempt by Babyface, that's for sure.
Finish.
I think we were... yes, we were tied fourth. At -9. Alright. I guess I'll ping again really quick. This is crazy. Going at 10 if nobody says nothing. Well, hey, thanks very much, Victor, for stopping by and playing. I totally get getting off considering the time it is for you. But, yeah, thanks for playing. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, hey. We got somebody else. Marshall. Or Jeff. But yeah, see you later. Thanks again. Get some rest. Thanks. Good to meet you too, Victor. Alright. So. We're getting one more in, and then we'll go. It seems. Okay. These sudden deaths ready to end. This is getting confusing. Yeah, that's fair. So, for the second game, we'll figure it out when we get there, because I don't want to like confuse it any more than it already needs to be. Because trying to talk it out, I feel like would just make it even more muddled. But like, once somebody ends up losing a stroke, then we'll figure it out then. That didn't sound good. All right. Yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say, does that happen to be you, Jeff, or Marshall? Whichever you prefer. call you whatever. Or is bugging. Or bugging. It almost sounded like I was saying boogin, but bugging. The U. Not a O. Or a ba. A bargain. Now it sounds like I was saying a bargain, but with a certain accent. But alright, cool. I think we're ready to go. Yeah, you're not kidding, Mike. Ah, man, that's alright.
Golf.
But good luck, everybody.
Here we go.
Alright, good luck.
The contestants.
Let's play well. Wow, no bonus holes. I mean, we got hole 6, unfortunately, but it is what it is.
Nice shot.
Okay, learn from your earlier mistakes. Undercent. Maybe. Nah, I just headed too far to the right. Decent speed.
Nice birdie.
You are right, Jason. Is no hole 17 either. Gotta look at the positives. Let's see. Are there that many? I guess a good round would be if I didn't see hole 6, hole 8, or hole 17. Which is doable in a 9. Got plenty of other things to choose from. And honestly, if I could not see 7 either, that would be cool. Oh. Alrighty then.
Nice shot.
I think I might have undersent that a little bit for that pin. Yeah. Needed to hit higher up in the face, so I needed to hit it harder for that. Shame. Especially with 0 mile per hour winds. Nice recovery there, Mike. Anybody get that? Was I just too locked in? Or nope. Oof. Jeff ended up getting a micro putt. Ouch. Wait, is it 0 wins again? Nani? Yeah. Alright. I feel like I played this one earlier. I'm just trying to remember what to do. What? Wow, hit the flag, hit the flag. Sheesh. And Mike got the hole in one to wait. I don't know if AP's hit yet. Did AP hit? Yup. So, Mike wins game 1 and game 2. And so you can now slot Mike and AP in as first and second place for game 1. And then game 2, you can slot Mike in for first and then tied second for Babyface and AP. Is that how that works? Did I say that all right? But yeah, very nice hole in one. Anyway, I'll get back into my... Hold on. There we go. Sorry. Needed a second. I don't know if that was the right power or not. I thought that hit the flag. That is a shame. I thought I was going to join Mike.
Nice birdie.
All right, cool. I'm glad I said it right. So at least you know what to do now. But yeah, very nice hole in one, Mike. Good double win with that one hole. Hey, well deserved with the hole in one. 2 wins with 1 hole in one. How about that? I was really hoping for 0 wins for a third time, but that might have been a little greedy. Let's see. That was way under cent. Okay. I mean, we still have a shot down. It's just going to be with a slightly longer club. I agree, Jason. It's been very good and impressive gameplay. I've quite a few. I mean, that's the longest I've ever seen a sudden death go. Let's see. How far? All right. Was that too hard? Maybe a little bit. Yeah, it's too hard. Darn. Because that was a good line, I will say. Like, that's exactly where I wanted it to be in that general area. Might have been okay, but yeah, just too hard. Wow, I've been hitting my putts firm all day, and then I wuss that one. That hurts.
Nice par.
Oh, man. All right, well, F in the chat for me. Alright. Come on, Mike. You got this. Nice putt. Hey, I never trust hole 6. You can tell why. That's a shame. Alright, well. There's our par. Ooh, freakity hoo. Wins against us or with? Hard to tell with that camera. I mean, it's with us. Shockingly, yes, Duke. I mean, I stopped streaming a few hours ago, but then I was just sitting there after I got done relaxing for a bit. I was just like, well, I'm kind of done with YouTube and whatever I was doing before I was done with. And I was just like, I still have some energy, and weirdly enough, I still feel like playing golf. So, here we are.
Nice shot.
How long that energy is going to last, I got no idea. All I know is I do have to work tomorrow, so I will have to go to bed at some point. At a reasonable time. We'll see what time I determine that to be. But until that time, which it's not that yet, to me, we ride. Way understand that. Again, it'll be fine, but maybe it will fine. Whatever. So wait, Duke, are you, yeah, golf marathon, there you go. I was gonna say, Duke, are you down to play, or are you just scrolling around right now, since, that is also a possibility. See, the wind is gonna help push it in that direction, but, like, I feel like it needs to be, like, here for this to work. Well, I guess it depends on where it hits. Like, if this hits, maybe. Like, fairway, I think will kick different than I mean, we already know that, so maybe. Anyway, let's see where we can hit it. Let's see. Okay, maybe I should have just let the wind. Well,
Nice on.
yeah, maybe I should have just let the wind do its thing. Perhaps it was a touch overthought.
Nice birdie.
Fair, Duke. I just figured I'd ask. But yeah, thanks for popping in. Okay. Which way does this have to come in from? So if it hits the little knob, it'll kick it left or right, usually left. But then the green also kicks it left, so. Okay. Spoon strat fair, since it is a back pin. It's just the wind is with us, so I can't trust that. So, I guess we're gonna go. Although then again, why did... Maybe I speak too soon. Nah. I'm surprised the wind took it that much, considering I'm hitting a spoon. But I guess I need to get like an additional miniature or mini strip of carpet because I'm not gonna lie, when I listen back on the stream, I can hear the sound of my chair and I'm just like, I guess that doesn't need to be there. But I mean, it would be hopefully an easy fix. It's like there's half carpet just because the carpet's not big enough to cover the whole room. It's like under my bed so that like, you know, either side of my bed I can get up and have some like relative, like, I wouldn't call it shag, but it's shag-ish. Shag adjacent. But yeah. So it doesn't quite get to where my desk is though. 2, 16, and 3. Okay. Let's put you here. Actually, is that enough given the break? That might be. Don't hit the French. It's gonna hit the French. I take a little off of that, maybe, but too hard. I knew it. I don't know why I went for it anyway. No. I knew there was more break, clearly, but didn't get it enough. Oof. Mike almost with the hole in one.
Nice putt.
That lip hurts. Great shot, though. That one was not so great for me. Alright. Kind of running out of time to make any kind of a... Because I'm not expecting first at this point. I'm going for second. And even second's a distant dream at this point. Especially with this wind. Ugh. Oh yeah. Just what the doctor didn't order.
Nice shot.
Okay. We're actually in a good position. Wow.
Nice shot.
A little firmer too. Well, actually, no, it ended up being okay. But wow, wind took it even more than I thought. I mean, I took it back a little bit to the right, so I guess I shouldn't have done that. But we're okay-ishly close.
Nice birdie.
However, it is looking a little unlikely that we're gonna claw our way back at a fourth. Get down. Oh no. Mike's got a little bit left on that. Let's see. Going for chips. Mike has been good at those as of late, so. Hey, and continues to be. Very nice. I thought there was going to be another lip, but Mike hangs in there to recover birdie. And the solo lead still. Very nice. Oof. 2 pars on the card. Can we make it up with a eagle to end it? I guess we're gonna find out.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Way too far over. And way too short. I'd played it earlier. Thought that was maybe going to work out a little bit better, but I'm kind of overestimated it.
Nice birdie.
Shows what I know. Honestly, better idea backspinning it in. Why deal with the roll up at all? Especially when you have the option. Silly me. Dang. And Mike's just laying it on. I can't tell if that's cheesy or not, but just considering the time of day that Mike's playing in, I was just like, I want to call you Nighthawk, but I was just like, that's... Oy. Anyway, GG's, good game. Nice win there, Mike. Alright. Have we got any more interest? I'm gonna check. All right. Well, that's all right, babyface. Well, hey, thanks for joining in on a few late night games. But okay. Well, I guess I'll try pinging the Discord again real fast. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, hey. We got Anagram. Nice. Mr. E was the last time that I played with you, I believe. But heck yeah. Thanks for joining. But yeah, we'll go at 38 if we don't get any more interest. But woohoo. Aha, Mr. E and Anagram both work. Heh. There we go. Bang. Okay. If those synced up, that would be so great. We're a little bit off, but I'll wait the last. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Here we go. Alright. Good luck, everybody. Whoa.
Here we go.
Oh, hey, Marshall. Thanks for joining. I was going to say, glad that process ended up working out for you, and thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate the heck out of you for that. And thanks for joining stream. But yeah, good luck to you, and thanks for playing again.
The contestants.
All right. Let's get it. Yeah, that's fair. I was just like, I don't know how that'll go, but like, I was just like, only do what you are comfortable with because I was not going to tell you, yes, do it, because obviously that is entirely your decision. But, yeah, thanks for joining in. Okay, the wind pushes more last time than I expected, so let's put this like right there and give it a shot. Go.
Nice approach.
I tried. Needed to be a little bit harder.
Nice bird.
Oh, there you go. Glad you were able to find your old account. Okay. Well. That's a lot of close calls, it seems. Oh, John. Hello. Sorry, I chat. So many. Anyway, but yeah, appreciate you. And thanks for stopping by. Zero wins. Aw.
Nice shot.
That should be food. Get down. Get down, please. Okay. I was a little worried there for a second. I was like, that's good, easily. But it did give me a little bit of a spook, I will say. I am fairly confident that this is straight at it. I think. Does it kick? No. No, no, no. I just need to hit it right. Nope. I was right. I was just like, it kicks right. And then I doubted myself. Oh, wow, that's in. Whoever that was, I am so sorry. That was Mike. That was a great shot, Mike. I'm sorry that lived like that.
Nice birdie.
No. I'm sorry, Marshall. Tough putt from there. Hello. Oh, that was really close for anagram as well. Oh no. And Marshall got a micro putt after that. Ah. That extra hurts. I'm sorry that that happens a lot. Hopefully, it's something you'll shake off the more you play. I have found that with me, which is good, but it absolutely still happens to everybody, though. Um, I mean, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just not risking it and going for it that way.
Nice shot.
Yep, and we're good. Yeah, yeah. We just couldn't hit the tree the same way that we did last time. That was bad. Okay. Yeah.
Nice shot.
Not bad.
Nice approach.
Little bit too far over to the left, which is surprising. I mean, like, I thought I was going to need to do that, but as you saw, I kept moving it.
Great eagle.
But, I mean, there's no way I can be mad at that. Are you talking about in Switch Sports, or are you talking about in real life, Marshall? Either way, impressive. Wow. Isn't that, what? So 9, 10, so 11 strikes in a row and then 9 on the last attempt.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Whoa. I did that last time too. I don't know what I was thinking. It's a front pin, A and B. I know I'm clubbing up with a 9, but like I'm getting it mixed up with the 7-iron strategy for the top shot. Like, this is the same nonsense I just found myself in for no reason. Shame on me for doing it twice to myself. Wow. See, and that's what I get.
Nice pawn.
That is a great question, Marshall. Dang, nice AP. That's an impressive score. 287 is really good. I was going to say, I am not a professional. Wow, professional bowler. Nor even an amateur. I like bowling to have fun. I think my highest score that I've ever gotten is like a 170 or 180. I think. I don't know if I've ever cracked 200, truthfully. But yeah, which is fine, you know. We all have our various skills and talents. Fair. But that's me at my best that I've ever done. I would say ordinarily I'm probably like a 90 to 120 bowler. But, let's see. How many games I got left? Probably 1 or 2.
Nice shot.
Based on how I'm feeling at this particular moment and based on the time.
Nice shot.
Too hard. I needed that thing back like another
Nice on.
0.3 if that was going to be a decent line. Based on how hard I hit it, that wasn't going to be nothing.
Nice birdie.
I figured Mike was trying something with the driver. I was thinking about it, but I don't know the... Wow, and it worked. That's crazy. Great shot, Mike. See, you had posted how you did that last time. It's just there was an ad and I got sidetracked and blah, 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 blah. But okay. How did you do that, Mike? What was the strat? Because I want to know, because I want to learn that. That's a good one. If I recall correctly, you said it was an OTC strategy. Or was I wrong on that? Okay, I remembered that. But 1 to 1.1 on driver. Got it. And yeah, I mean, you hit the pin absolute dead center, so I'm glad that dropped for you. But yeah. Yes, I was gonna say, always down for learning new ways to do things even easier. So thanks for sharing. And thank you to Otzi for thinking of the strat. Or at least that Mike learned from. Who knows if that's an Otzi original or not, but either way. Okay. That almost worked last time. So what's gonna work this time? Baby. Had a chance.
Nice approach. Nice birdie.
Really could use that one. Honestly, everything looked good to me. It hopped up on the left-hand side of the stick, which is where you want to be. It just, as it turns out, it was just a hair too far to the right. And I think that was a factor of the wind, considering the wind is affecting it at all times. Mike, very similar shot to me. Except that one stays left. It's in the strat. Okay. Thank you. I really need to just look through that entire strats channel, truthfully. I don't know why I haven't. Like, I looked through some of it, not all of it, and that's really dumb of me. If I genuinely want to improve, I should be reading up on all of that as much as I can. You have to wait 2 months? Good God. That's insane. I figured there'd be some kind of waiting period, but not that long. Good God. Yeah, hey, at least it's not the end of the world. At least it's not like a typo or something. But good luck to you on Saturday. I'm playing Russo Seal, or I'm sorry, Russo Seal on Friday. I think this will work out. Nice hole in 1 AP. Very nice. Wow, the wind took that way more than I thought. That's crazy. Exactly what I wanted everything else, just not the... Just underpredicted the wind, which is nuts.
Nice birdie.
But yeah, nicely done, AP. I have a better view of both of them from here. I'll switch to whichever one is hitting first. Oh, both of them hitting at almost the same time. Here goes Mike's. Mike's looks pretty darn good. Oof. Hung out over there. Anagrams is also very good. Man, that's a tough one to get. Like, it's almost like you have to fly the pin to get it to go. Because it's like, you think it needs to be like an absolute hair over to the right. As it seems. Yeesh.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Yeah, it's still fine. As long as that tree's not in the way. I don't think it is. Yeah, we're good. Wow, we're almost dead in line with the wind, too. I'm gonna go spoon here. And the real question is do we leave it right where it is because of the wind? And the break of the green from this angle? That's a great question. I don't know. I feel like the wind might do more than I need, but let's find out together. Yeah, wind did too much. Otherwise, great thought.
Nice on.
They need to make this. And you hit it too soft. I was just like, oh yeah, you just gotta hit it a little soft, you'll be good. And a little too soft. Oh, that would have been a nice birdie for a recovery right there. That's a shame. I mean, it wasn't a easy putt, but it was easy-ish. Boy. Nice birdies for those who've gotten them, though. Yeah, it's fair, Mike. Dang. That was a nice putt. Okay. Maybe I'm just a schlub. Everybody else can their putts, it seemed like. Oh, shit. Well. Need to make a comeback so I don't come in fourth. And it's hole 6 to end it. Yeesh. Alright. Well, unfortunately, it's pretty easy wins, so I'm going to have to equal this to have a chance.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Nah. Didn't give the win enough credit. Otherwise, everything else was
Nice on.
not bad. And that's that. Unfortunately. Could not make the comeback. Oof. And Mike's backspin got killed by a nasty hop forward. I was waiting for mine. Didn't happen. I was just like, wow. Yep. Looks like you both tied. Well, GG's. Good luck in chooser. Damn. Wish I could have gotten at least that tied third spot. Hell of a lot better than fourth. Ooh, okay. But yep, good luck to you both.
Play.
Man, the worst pin on 8. But they're from a different angle. So, let's see what happens. Wind looks decently strong. Okay, AP fires away first. That was a weird edge hit on the edge of the green and the fringe, thus giving a launch roll. So, I feel like that would have been pretty alright if that hit regular. But let's find out what Mike can do. Again, not a bad idea, not a bad line. Just undersent. Alright, well. That was that.
Finish.
I was gonna say, that's exactly what I was about to say. I got one more in me. And I haven't seen anybody say anything in the Discord or anything along those lines about joining. So, if it's good with you all, if we hit play again, that'll give us a different 9-hole random, correct? I just want to make sure. But yeah, if you all are all good, I'm just gonna roll. Oh, it'll be new seed. Awesome. Alright, cool. Thank you. Alright, well then let's do this one more time. And then I think I've officially had my golf for the day. Technically, it's the next day at this point for me. Wow. Golfed all night. Didn't actually golf all night, but golfed till it was technically the next day. Alright, well. Let's get it on.
Nice.
Good luck, everybody.
Nice shot.
I understand that. Go, please. I knew there was backspin on it. I was just being hopeful.
Nice on.
But I shouldn't have been itching my head right before I hit that shot. I should have been focusing. That should have been an easy eagle start. But I screwed it up. Because that definitely looked like the line, for sure. No eagles, huh? That is surprising. Wonder what tomorrow's gonna be like. Got a few things I gotta do. Work-wise. Is this not makeable? Wait a minute. We can use this shortcut, though. Wow, this is like perfect wins for it, so let's go.
Nice shot.
Ooh, by the skin of our teeth. Holy schmoly. Did I get lucky on that one? I thought I was screwed. But we made it. That's all that matters. So, let's make it count. Oops. Yeah. Wow. And Mike chips it in for Eagle. Nicely done, Mike. That's crazy. And I undersent mine. Never mind. That rolled out pretty good.
Nice approach.
Just didn't give the wind enough credit. Or the green.
Nice birdie.
Boy, was that close for Anagram. Yeah, you ain't kidding. GG's. Mike's on a tear tonight. That's fair, AP. You can't take my copper medal away from me. Because for those of you that didn't know, copper actually was 4th place. But you've been playing fantastically. I feel like you won a few games earlier. Perhaps. But either way, sorry for the frustration. Especially when certain people go on just absolute tears. It is impressive. You're just like, okay, what can I do? Like, I'm playing great, but they're just playing greater. And you're just like, why? But let's see.
Nice shot.
Nah, too high up. Honestly, if I'd stuck with my original line, I feel like that could have been pretty close. But I will take on the green on 17 with that kind of wind. I'm just glad I didn't get the launch roll for once, because holy, I was so tired of getting that.
Nice birdie.
I would say top 3 is pretty above average. I would say if you're like in a lobby of 8, 4th or 5th, I would say it would be considered average in these kind of lobbies. Good birdies, though. But I totally get it. We all have our own like feelings on how we play our game, so I'm not going to tell you how you should feel about how you play your game. All right.
Nice shot.
Not bad. Needs to get down. Nah, it hit the fringe on the second bounce. Therefore, long rollout.
Nice on.
That's a shame. 39 feet. Huh. Nope. Too far over. If I hit that a little less hard, and which I should have predicted, truthfully, it's like you're going to have to hit that pretty firm, so you're going to take some of the break out of it.
Nice par.
Grumble. Seems a lot of us ended up getting a lot of rollout. And a lot of close but missed putts. Let's see if Anna or Mike can get. They both have some tricky shots. Mike's gonna go first. Nice putt there, Mike. If that didn't have the backspin, I feel like that might have had a chance. But either way, good shot, Anna. Mike cannot be stopped right now. Lost the lead just to take it right back. Just for the thrill of it. I think I understand that one a bit. Maybe not. Go, go. Oh. Okay, yeah, I did. That was mighty close, though, I must say. If that had just an ounce more on it, I feel like it goes.
Nice birdie.
What a shame. Hey, that's my line, Mike. No. You hate to see the short putt. Two burbs. Five, 12, 21, 4. Okay.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Darn. Didn't think about it long enough. On this pin, I'd rather be farther right than left. I should have not tried to go in line with the wind, but just try to go in line with the green, because now this made this harder. Alright, let's put that right there. Nope. Easy. Still not far enough over to the left. See? Like, it just a lot harder. It kicks harder to the left the farther you are right. That is just fantastic.
Nice par.
That was really pathetic. Well, there goes second place again. Again, over a stupid putt. Bye-bye. Well, actually, we're still tied. Should say solo second, but now we're down by 2 to the lead, which is a problem. How we looking?
Nice shot.
Wow, gave the wind too much credit. Which is hard to do on hole 12, I will say. Well, with that kind of wind, I should be more specific.
Great eagle.
Because believe me, that is definitely not an all-encompassing statement. There's a lot of times it's hard to prejudge with the wind. That I was just expecting a little bit more push, but it never did. That looks pretty good. Ooh. I thought that was going to be the... Again, what happened to me earlier. I thought that was going to be the one hop and in. Alright, let's see what Mike's got. That green hit first. I was just like, that seems firm. And yeah, ended up flying over. Let's see it, Mike. Nice. Good recovery there, Mike. Eagles all round. Woo, Satan. But we've got 2 more shots. 21 and 4. And why is it this pin again? I have played this hole 4 times today, and it has been this pin 3 of them.
Nice shot.
Ridiculous.
Nice shot.
Be okay. Nope. Well, I guess okay it is, but... I felt my arms give out on that fucking putt. That's really, really fucking... Can you stop, please? Jesus H. Like, I putt that, and that just didn't feel good from start to finish, and I was just like, maybe I'll get lucky, and that'll drop. That's really fucking annoying. Ugh. I ain't gonna say nothing. Nice putt, Mike. I knew that was gonna work out. That ended up was that like those are the putts that I like getting away with on hole 21. But nice for anagram. Sick. Hey, guess where I'm at? 4th place. Three goddamn parts on my card. And only a hole 1 is going to fix this. Man, if that hadn't a leap so far, I feel like that actually would have been pretty good. Great shipping, Mike. And good win. And I hate to tell you guys, but that was exactly how I ended up saying it was going to go. Mike's just like, oh yeah, don't worry. I choke. Didn't happen. AP came in second place again. And guess where I was? Fourth place. Again.
Finish.
So look at that. We all did exactly like we had talked about the prior game. I figured, Mike, but good recovery. Plus, you had a 2-shot lead anyway. You would have had to fuck that up 3 times in a row for anything to have happened. But either way, though, I am beat again. Except this time, now that I've played 8.5 hours of golf today. This was a surprise doubleheader, but it was still fun. Frustrating how that ended. Because Jesus Christ, am I tired of throwing in the last, couple holes, like I always seem to do. But either way, though, thanks for the people that came back. I appreciate it. And again, if you enjoy the stream, Noptouch ones on YouTube or here. I typically stream on Tuesdays. And yeah. If you wanna, there it is for you. But either way, thanks all for stopping by. I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night wherever you happen to be tuning in from. And I will catch you all